Wow, this is part of a belfry to an old tower or church. Right here, standing up on this hill. This is what remains of it. Some old graves over there. See if I can keep this stable here. That must have had some beautiful stained glass windows in it at one time. As we walk up here, look at the architecture. This here is in Dorchester County, South Carolina, just outside of Charleston. It's on the Ashley River, up Charleston. These arches. Wow, this was a really grand place. It made a good statement. Look at that. It's been like a long time since I've been in here. Beautiful, had been beautiful windows here. There was a bell in it. This place made a giant statement. The American colonists put this here. You better believe they had no electricity. They knew what living was all about and how you had to survive and do what you could back then. Everybody pitched in to help and do the right thing, black or white. You were here to survive. So, anyway, these old brick. A lot of people had their hand in building this. They brought in masons from Europe, really talented people. It's a beautiful place. Surrounded on some top, this high hill, almost looks like an Indian mound. There was an old grave. There's rolling hills. The church was right here, apparently. It's all gone. It must have been a beautiful church sitting here, kind of like Sheldon. And that's all that remains. It was probably destroyed during the Civil War. You know how it goes. First thing is, attack is your religious symbols. That weakens the country's strengths. Look at that. Probably be a while before I get to come back here, so I'm gonna try to do. Hopefully these videos turn out fair. It's overcast. It's thundering. So see how they got those indented like bricks right there. It reminds me of a lot of the old places in the Low Country. It's just like them. What a marvelous place this must have been. I'm sure there was a lot of happy times, and there were a lot of tragedy here too. A lot of tears was shed, happy tears. Look at that sticking out right there. I hope this shows up. And a lot of crying, because you can see here's the graves. Right here is one. It's hard to read it. June 1798, age. He was 63 years old. Here's one that's broken off over here. So you don't know what's in the ground here. There's no digging allowed, of course. It's like this dogwood's died. But wow, what a remarkable place. Love it. Here we go. If you want to read it, the bell tower of St.Georges. You can read it if you want to pause it and read this, but it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And here are some of the graves out here. They were angry, of course, with the religious rights they had. Here we go. In memory of James Postal Equine, a sincere Christian, 1775, 51. Wow. Then there's graves all over the place. Look at this. These are pretty old things. There's a lot in the ground here. Look at that place. And here's one, 17. No, they died. But it's 17 something. I don't know. Without really getting into it. But beautiful, beautiful. Here, I hope you can read this. They started this church in August of 1719. The tower was built between 1753 and 1766. But anyway, it's a large area. I came in that way. Big church sat right there. There's what's left of it. It's the graveyards. Beautiful place.